Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Wild Bunch taking on the Diablos. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Mookie Betts. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
1-1.
Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Marte makes the grab, 1 down. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Marte. He's got it. 2 down. Gil Hodges now at the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But
now that's strike 3. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ketel Marte. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's off
ball.
The inside edge. And that is ball 1. Check swing, and that's a ball. This to third, Ramirez. The throw to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. First pitch just misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-0.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
Count is full.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. Going
0-1.
Just missed. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He crushes that one to center field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Anthony Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt.
Ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Donaldson winds and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Beltran snags it, and there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gleyber Torres. Looking to start something with one gone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ketel Marte at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Beltran makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the second, and now Gil Hodges. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across, and quickly one away in the second. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. High in the air, out to right. Betts in position. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Brian Reynolds here. And the slider just misses. Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Marte. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now batting, Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss there. Trout hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swings through that.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Win.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Mookie Betts. Digs in now. Check swing, no appeal.
1-0.
Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The next offering misses. And a full count now. The rare K for Mookie. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swings and misses.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
1-1.
This one popped up. Polanco sizing this one up. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Right side. Betts hauls it in, and there's 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. First time up, he grounded to third. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really hammered that one down into the right field corner. And clearly, he wasn't just content with the double. Really got going out of the box and hustled his way to turn that into a triple.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. There's a strike. And there's a ball.
Full count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. And here is Carlos Beltran.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
He caught it behind his back. What a play to end the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Line drive. Reynolds takes it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one ripped. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. First pitch misses. And that's in there at the knees. Just off the inside edge. And that is out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Gil Hodges. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the air. Ramirez on his way over. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Ted Simmons. Flied to right his first time. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And the 1-0. Tapped softly on the ground. Marte tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Johnson back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Beltran makes the grab, one away. Here's Ketel Marte. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Good job to fight that one off. Got him.
This kid is an L7 wing.
Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. One out, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. And that misses.
That's inside.
Ball one. On the ground, Polanco gets it to first, and Ramirez is set down. Two down, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That's to third, and that one handled. Whips it across, inning over. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Kid is an L7
and that's the first
wing.
out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Mookie takes.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's chasing that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's full to swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That one to first, and foul ball. Beltran goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive, Adam in center field. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came up.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Hey. Throw. Save. No outs. Runner on second.
That's inside. That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Donaldson kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Beltran stands at second with no outs. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, great stop. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. It's 4-1. First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. That one is absolutely belted. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. That one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And now it's even up. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Foul ball there. Hard hit left side. To second, Polanco. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swinging a foul straight back.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 5-2. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Just
No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into center. Polanco on the move. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Torres
What you got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Pinch hitter coming on, David Ortiz.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off the bench, huh?
Reynolds makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ketel Marte.
No, that missed. That's a
that
ball.
one missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Marte throws to first in time. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a strike in there.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Betts ranging back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Judge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Betts is on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. Another homer. Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Beasts and the Wild Bunch. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Here's Mike. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Colts and the Wild Bunch. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. Here's Mike Trout. Inside.
That missed. That's a
and
ball.
We are underway. Swings through that one for strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Two down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch just misses. Santander in his 7th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he couldn't hold back. And the batter now, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One away. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gil Hodges will hit next. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And Martinez. Clemens back to work. That's towards center. Beltran under it. And there's one away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Just
That's
off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That's inside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Full count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
Take
catching
your
up.
base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Ketel Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. That one at triple digits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. No score here in the second. Swings through it for the K. And the runner stays where he is. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. McMahon off of first with 2 away. That one finds the corner. Going to count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Hodges. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one missing inside.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And foul ball. Righty delivers. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Right side, Chisholm. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. They say he went. 2 outs, base is empty.
No balls, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just missed.
That's out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Top of the third, no score. That's outside. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner on the go. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And that's in there for strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Trout ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Now this is in the air down the line. Trout is there. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, and now the DH, J.D. Martinez. Martinez in his 14th season, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
That's a ball.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. The other way, Hodges. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And that clips the inside corner. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Ketel Marte. Smoked on the ground a second. Polanco tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. Bottom of the fourth. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches that...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0. So up next, Carlos Beltran. And that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the move. Ball outside.
Ball.
Saved in second, and that was not close. Beltran at second with nobody out. Just
No, that
missed.
That's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second.
Safe, he's in.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there, strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And
One
that
ball, one
skips
strike.
in the dirt.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get
That's
a
a ball.
rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fastball
No,
is
that missed. That's a
outside.
ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-2.
Count's full.
Runner on the goal. Called strike 3. Go to second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Buchholz back to work. Short hop liner handled it short to first, and
That's
they
an out.
get the out. Here's Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses.
No, ball.
Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the
Ball.
mark, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
Ball. Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that is out of play. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. He nails one out to right. It's 3-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. Out towards right center field, Bellinger in a full sprint brings it in. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Mike Trout. And that one
No,
off
that's
the outside
ball.
edge.
Ha! 1-1.
Check swing,
That's it,
and he
ball.
held up. Right through there for a strike. That's off
Count
the
is full.
inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And here comes Bellinger. Late on that fastball. He's got an
0-1.
MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. Not
Hey,
in time.
he's
He
in there.
legs it out.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Santander in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just
Ball
misses.
outside.
Now 2-2. And a curve
Count is
is
full.
down and in. Bellinger at first, one gone. Runner takes off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. A two-run shot. It's 3-2. And here is J.D. Martinez. Line drive, and that's just foul. Little dribbler up along third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Martinez is out. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. Matt Strom taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hit in the air, left field. Trout settles under it, drops into the glove, and that is that. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-2. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. And that one hammered way back there. Forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 5-2. Hodges at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That one pushed foul. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger gets under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that's is downstairs. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Here. No balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second here, one gone. And misses inside. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Fouled off left side. Runners are at the corners, one away. Foul ball still 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play.
He's out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. And now, Ketel Marte. In the first pitch, misses for ball one. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
We got a full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. on the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count. Ball.
And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. One down, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 5-3. So digging in, Ted Simmons. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Beltran in and to his right. They got it for out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Chisholm in the box again, takes a strike. To the right side, Polanco. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for 2. Man at first, nobody out. Jorge Polanco digs in now. On the ground to short, could be 2. It's through for a hit. Trout around second, on his way to third. To third, tag, got him. To second, but way too late, safe there. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. That one hammered center field. Bellinger pulls it down. 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed. Franco. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1 and 0.
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
2-0's the count.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2 balls,
It's good
1
speed
strike.
at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if
No,
you can
that
get a
missed.
stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Count's full.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bellinger
No,
in
that's
now.
out.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Hey.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike
0
1.
balls, 1 strike.
That's down
That's a
and
ball.
in. A slider missed.
1-1.
There's
Right
a swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound
1
here
and
in the
2's the
8th.
count.
1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th
Ball.
with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air, right field. Betts running hard to get it. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know,
That's
on the
the ball.
mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ball, that's it.
This is off the plate, and it's 2-0. The bit
Hey,
behind
what?
with that swing. It's strike 1.
2-1.
Just
No,
missed.
ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot
3-1.
issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
That's ball
Hitter's got to
4.
be
Take
ready
your
to swing
base.
it.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some
Yeah.
hot water trying to protect this lead.
And that
Nope,
misses. 1-1. Santander, the lead runner out at second.
Hey!
Martinez at first, 2 out of the inning.
1-2.
That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the
Now pitching. Lucas.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an
Reset.
RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
just a huge at bat right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Marte in the box now, takes strike 1. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one
That's a ball.
inside, and a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities.
And he got him. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging. In is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Franco back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-2 now. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. In this one.
Now pitching. Justin Martinez.
They tried to
One
get him
ball,
to
no
chase
strikes.
on a slider. Down and away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
1-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. Here's the tag, and he's out. Ping pongs around. And we're back. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball. That one misses, and that is ball one. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw some.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Suns and the Wild Bunch. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And getting to start, Noah Schultz. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball left side, but it kicks foul. The pitch. In the dirt. The count now 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Full count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's good.
Puts it away for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Mike Trout stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's inside.
That's it.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Inside, 3-1. Man at first, one away. To short, could be two. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Noah Schultz.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Ramirez sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hodges
what you got?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one hit to right. Betts settles under this one. And that is that. New inning getting started. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Schultz back to work.
Nope, that's
just off the inside edge. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. On the ground to third. Not in time. He's safe. One gone, runner at first. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ramirez leads off first with one away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Beltran makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Betts should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Anthony Santander.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one is inside. Second inning here, no score. Misses off the inside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And foul ball. 2 outs. And there's the ball.
In.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Marte around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Oh, diving stop from his backside.
He's out.
Oh, he got him. And we're back. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Trout makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
That's out number 2. Jason Kipnis now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that as we go to the last of the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. That one fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. Trout hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
That's the ball low.
Here's a rocket out to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Carlos Beltran digs in now. And that's off the inside edge. And
1
it's
ball,
1-0.
no strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. Trout makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's Mike Trout. Just missed.
Ball.
Trout in his 14th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. And the slider just misses. On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Soto. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Outside.
4th inning underway. No score. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. It's a ball. He made him pay for that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0. Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. They get the out on Marte. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. They say you win.
2-2's the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
The first baseman, Gil Hodges.
That's inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the 0-1. Inside, just missed. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And misses inside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Foul.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pulls that one foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you...
Fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and now they trail by 1. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-1. On the ground out to short. Witt over to first. That'll end the inning after all. And we're back. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Out to short, Marte. Jump throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Beltran puts it away, and there's 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and a tough. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one out to right. Betts is on the move and makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Gil Hodges now at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one missing inside. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. A changeup missing. 3-1 now. Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive.
They get the force out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jason Kipnis. Schultz back to work.
Ball, that's
misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's gone. Home run. A soaring shot to center. It's 4-2. Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Count is full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to short. Not in time.
No,
He's safe.
He's in there.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Juan Soto now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. And
Ball.
1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
That's
skips in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
There's one.
He's up.
Back to first, and that is a double play. Now here is Ketel Marte. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Betts running hard to get it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ketel Marte. On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The shortstop takes a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
No, that missed. That's
That
a
one
ball.
just misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Michael Kopech will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-3. Betts in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just outside. And now it's 3-2.
Count is full.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
Olé!
A towering shot. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's Bryce Harper.
Good slider inside right there.
Now pitching.
Ball one
That's a
there.
ball.
Coulomb in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Tosses to first. Harper retired. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
That missed. That's a ball.
Inside.
That's a ball.
2-1. Hard hit, right side. Polanco tosses to first. And Witt is out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Martinez.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one not
1-2.
close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch, 1 down. Now, Ted Simmons. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up right side. Harper hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Kipnis. And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Hit on the ground to short. Marte zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next, Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one misses. 3-0. And a 4-pitch
That's
walk.
in. Ball 4.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Polanco. Here's Marte for 1. To Hodges in time. That's it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Carlos Beltran. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add a couple more. It's 6-4. Next offering is fouled back.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Santander, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Foul ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the shortstop, Ketel Marte. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Marte.
That's a base hit. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
2 outs. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Marte around second. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited. Like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
1-0.
Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And that misses.
Ball.
And the count is 2-0. Just
No,
missed.
that's it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips a corner. Soto gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Trevor Hoffman comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-1.
The 1-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
That one inside.
That's in.
And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Beltran makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie Betts now. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. Missed with a changeup.
That's a ball.
And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
That's inside.
That one the other way, and that is the ball game. This one finishes with a Now at the plate, Bobichette. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air out towards right center. Nabs it, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. First and second, 2 outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. Trout, the lead runner at second. Soler on at first with 2 down. Out to short, Pena. They take the force out. Base hit center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Waste no time there.
Valdez back to work. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Going back, bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Here's Riley Green. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Taylor sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. First and second. No outs. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. Ibanez headed for the plate. He's in there.
Big one there as he drives in a couple.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one ripped to left. Taylor makes the catch. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Back at Comerica Park. Here's Riley Green. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Giolito back to work. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Goldie on third. Cabrera over at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. And a count 1-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Line. So bases all loaded up. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Giolito back to work.
Ball one.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball right
Tempo
side
foul.
down the line, and it's foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Castro, batting with one down, takes a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Got him looking for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Ball one.
well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Right side, and this should do it. And that'll do it. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0 balls,
one.
1 strike.
And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. That one pulled foul. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Out to short. Wilson throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Solano swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
That misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Rosario digs in now. Rodriguez back to work.
Hey.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You need a
No
strikeout,
balls, 2
and
strikes.
you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up.
Line to left. Can't get to it, and it eats him up. 1 run's in. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. One down. Here's Wade Boggs now. That one almost got him.
That's a ball. Hee-haw.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side.
And foul.
And it goes just foul. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. Mookie Betts will get us started. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. In the air, center field. Low. Sizing this one up. Corrals it. One away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Base knock, center field. Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Runner takes off. That's out to center field. DeLuca under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Outside. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Mike Trout swings through it for strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now Ha-Sung Kim. That one at triple digits.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. This to third. And foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yandy Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
Got him. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Faedo, the tall righty, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Right side. Lau. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Around second now. Going for 3. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
0-1's the count.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at
0-2 is
95.
the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Junior Caminero stands in now and watches strike 1. On a bounce right side, Polanco slings to first and a couple of quick outs. And now Richie Palacios.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to
one
make
ball,
him
one
work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable.
Pulls it down to third. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And there's a foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Get out of town. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So up next, Gil Hodges. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike 2.
2.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Singled and scored his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. RBI single his last time up. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. That's a bunt single. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Throw to first, and he's out. And they got him. That as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Danny Jansen. And now he steps off the rubber. Randy Johnson on to pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Towards first, a dive, nice stop, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Jose Caballero will hit next. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Squeezes it, and there are 2 down. Last chance for the Rays. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Ready to go now? Here's Mookie Betts. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Ripped to third and caught. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you...
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Gil Hodges. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. One down, runner at first. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Hodges over at first with one away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-0. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the... Back here in Denver, and on the hill in this one, John Donaldson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now here is Mickey Moniak. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Michael Toglia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fans another. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trout.
Number 38. Victor.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag. Out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Ted Simmons. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the play, and that's out. Bottom of the second. There's Ryan McMahon now. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. McMahon in his 8th season, 30 years old now. And he was a second-round pick.
Ball. That's
back
inside.
in 2013. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the
1
count.
out, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Jacob Stallings in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. To the right side. Hodges takes it to the bag. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Line drive. And Betts is set down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Doubled his first time up. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Estrada grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. Back here at Coors Field. Now the left fielder, Tyro Estrada. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies down to their final out. Doyle batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot
on the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. A shutout. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Wild Bunch going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
To the left side, but it is well foul. And a 1-1. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lofton on his way over. He's got it. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Blanco. And he makes the catch. And that is... We go to the bottom of the first. And now here is Dairon Blanco. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Beltran under this one, and it's caught for the out. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you.
Ball 1.
Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball.
Comes up empty.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking.
3.
And now 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's Jose Ramirez. Lugo back to work. To the right side, and that one handled, and Ramirez is set down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swung on, belted. On the move, heading back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Blanco makes the grab. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's the strike. There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Freddie Fermin can't hold up, and that's a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
They get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Joey Weimer stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Another one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Mike Trout. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
All one's the count.
That one almost got him.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to third, and that goes foul. That misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, James MacArthur.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mookie retired, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty. That to right. Weimer. He's got it. And that is out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Nick Lofton. To third, Ramirez. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Donaldson is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is. Mookie Betts will get us started.
For Miami, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Down the left field line, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Gil Hodges now at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Jose Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it into the second deck. It's 4-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Alvarez around second. The tag, and he's out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. And he's out on the tag. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Just missed. Outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2 the count.
The other way. Hodges takes
out.
it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Otto Lopez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Beltran sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lake Backer. And he can't come up with it. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Cut off, throw to second, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. There's the tag. Out. They get him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. And he pumps in a strike. Donaldson, a 6'1 lefty. Yeah. He features a slider, a four-seamer,
balls,
a slurve, a forkball,
1 ball,
and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Griffin Conine now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Dane Myers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way, makes the play. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Declan Cronin. High fly ball down the left field line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So digging in, Gil Hodges. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And it's through for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Here's the tag, and he's out. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. And a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Betts is on the move. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throws to second.
No, he's
not
in
in time. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
0-1.
That one at triple digits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ground ball to short. This ought to do it. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the ball game.
Great roll there, kid.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Beto back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And out number 1 on the grab. And now batting, Mike Trout. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hit in the air, left field. Henderson moves under it and makes the grab. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And the batter now, Mason Wynn. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And that's a strikeout looking. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Cards down to their final strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Sets him down looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Here's Mike Trout. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a base hit to left. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Out front, rip foul. Tying run at the plate. That one fouled off. Chapman is just one strike away.
Ball outside.
Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. All right, ready to go here. Here's Mookie Betts. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. What a start to this one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Gil Hodges digs in now. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Here's Jose Ramirez. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Ramirez in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. So now a pinch hitter, Anthony Santander.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Wilson. And that is the third out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Strike. New inning getting started. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And it's fouled away. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he
swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. First pitch fastball and a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Ted Simmons. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. The run scores from third. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And Ricky Henderson the grab, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lifted in the air, right field. And it drops in. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. Foul ball there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
It's
pretty
0-1.
impressive for an 0-2 count.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time.
0-1.
And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt, blocked. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful.
Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and he's
right there
out.
on the tag. Out.
Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Holiday hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up. Wilson sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. This is J.J. Bleday. Fastball for a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That catches the corner. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Up the middle, Marte. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
They're down to their final strike. Clemens is just
No
one
ball,
strike
2
away. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails.
A job well done.